Hey guys, Thunderhound 369 here. Today we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Hunt for the Decepticons Voyager class Highbrow. Now Highbrow I was really looking forward to the release of. You can see he's based off of a World War II P-38 Lightning twin propeller airplane. Got a great overall paint scheme. The olive drab, almost period correct. Got the little teal underbelly, if you can see that. Not really a whole lot of robot kibble showing here or there. Got the landing gear, it does roll. Got the nice little under wing, got 4 little rockets under each wing. Got these twin Gatling cannons on the top of each wing. The cockpit is a translucent clear plastic which does not open. As far as the propellers, you push down on the tops of the engines, they do rotate. Get turned around here where you can see that a little better. Get my hands out the way. Now, overall, this is one spectacular alt mode. Got the P+10 on the sides. I don't know what that could mean. And his transformation, everything you can think of on this plane is going to move. So we'll go ahead and we might pop off the Gatling cannons real quick. Go ahead and put the propellers together, because his transformation is quite unique. Fold up his landing gear. Now you can start just about any which way you want, but I'm going to start with the legs. We come back here and separate the tail section. Now like I said, this transformation is really unique. Pop the sides of the twin boom section apart. Just lock those in place. They don't exactly click or tab. Now, like I said, this guy's a little finicky in places, but quite unique in others. And what we're going to do is we're just going to bring, well, we've got to lift up the cockpit, get it out the way. And just untab the leg section, bring those down, rotate his legs so everything's out the way, and then they just tabs right in place. We could have left that because his feet actually rotate. I don't know why I did that. We can bring these little hip pieces down. The coolest thing about it, I'll show you what you can do with these here in just a second. Bring these wing fins together. Now he's a little back heavy, so the best way to get him to stand would be to rotate this up, sort of create yourself a heel spur. Fall over, I don't care. You can kind of create yourself some heel spurs out of those back tabs. I know it's going to look a little odd, But that's about the only real way I could find to get those out of the way to even add some kind of look to him. Then what you want to do is take the top half, separate the top, that'll reveal his head. Zoom out, adjust my camera a little bit. As you can see, and the camera falls over. Now, as far as the back half, we'll just come back here and separate all this. Now, like I said, some of these parts lock in pretty good. Swing the cockpit back. And these, I have found no real way to really hide them or anything at all. They just kind of stick there, stay there. And as far as his hands, bring his fists out. We'll come over here and do that a little more slowly on this one. Just bring the fist out, straighten his arm up. The main thing about this guy, there we have him in his completed robot form. Now the main complaint about this guy are his forearms. You can't really, if you try to straighten these up, that throws his fists off. But the only way, I mean, the forearms are really the only thing that take away from the aesthetic look of him, because you really can't straighten this out enough to where it looks like a straight arm. Because if you try to put the engine straight up, it throws the fists off. You can't really bring them straight down because it throws the fists in. The only option you've got to hide that look is really just put a gun in there in one hand. And as you can see, by him holding the gun, it kind of straightens things out to where it looks like the arm's actually straight. That's the only way you're going to be able to hide that. As far as the guns, they can be stored pretty much right where they were pegged on in the wings. I mean, overall, he's got some great detail in his robot mode. He's got great detail. As you can see, he's got a really nice head sculpt with some really good light piping. And the top of his head's got that little World War II fighter bomber, the leather helmet look to it. You can slide forward and give him a pair of flying goggles, which is really cool. And they've got the light piping actually does come through those. Got a nice gold toned face. And the colors really just stand out. The teal, the olive drab, little brownish, grayish, tannish color through here. Everything really just stands out. And as far as his articulation, his head will go full 360, will not look up or down. His arms will go. His arms can go a full 360, but you've kind of, all this back kibble gets in the way. So you really have to do some moving around to get the back kibble out of the way to get him to move. And then he's got upper bicep movement. And he's, like I said, you know, with his forearms, with his elbow joints and everything, he does have some elbow articulation. and his hands will move. They will not rotate 360 or anything of that effect. No waste. Come to his legs. They will go back a little bit. They will come forward. They will go out, but they are a bit hindered due to the hip. This part of the hip section, they are a bit hindered. Upper thigh movement, knee joint, and he does have ankle articulation. Overall, I really like this guy, even though the faults for his forearms are a little weird with the engine and the fists and the way that's designed through there to not really straighten anything out. Overall, I really like the guy, and I really couldn't wait to get my hands on him. So for anybody out there, even if you're not really a Transformer collector, if you got any kind of like World War II memorabilia or what, anything like that, he'd make a great addition to that. So overall, what do I recommend? I recommend picking this guy up. I mean, he is just loads of fun. He's got the most intricate transformation I've ever seen. I mean, just looking at him, you wouldn't think certain parts move the way they do. So guys, I highly recommend picking Highbrow up. You won't be disappointed. I mean, you might be a little disappointed in the forearms, but other than that, you will not be disappointed in this guy. So pick him up, guys. So there's my look at Transformers Hunt for the Decepticons Voyager class Autobot Highbrow. I want to thank everybody for watching the video. Guys, pick him up. Get him. Buy me. Buy me. Please buy me. Please. So guys, I want to thank everybody for watching the video. This has been Thunderhound 369. Hope everybody's enjoyed it. Until next time, guys, I'm out of here. See you. Hey guys, sort of screwed up a little while ago, putting this right at the end of the video. When I transformed Highbrow's feet, I sort of mistransformed him. I want to put this little update right at the end of everything. Now, the way that I had his feet, if you'll remember, his feet looked like this. Is the way that I had them. Like I said, this is just a real quick update right at the end of the video. His feet should actually look like this. So I just wanted to throw this out there as a real quick update to the end of this video. To get to that, all you have to do, flip the entire section up, fold this back, bring this piece back to here, and it will actually slide up under this piece here. Then all you do is bring these little wing sections down until they look like that. That is how his feet should actually look. I want to apologize for mistransforming him during the process. I was in kind of a hurry. I kind of had a little brain fart going on there, guys. So just a little quick update to let everybody know that I screwed up. Yes, I did. So guys, hope everybody has enjoyed the video.